Chicken hearts. You ever eat a heart?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
I have.
Well, she says she's eat a heart, guys. I ain't never eat a chicken heart. Well, guys, this is morning of April the 10th. And we got more rain coming. But when I tell y'all it looks like I live on a lake, this is about as deep as I think one time before it's got this deep here. But as you can see, we got to go see if it's up in the chicken pen. Pretty deep around here, ain't it? Let's go out here and check on the chickens. And then we got to check on these hydroponic buckets. Well, it's not in the chicken pen. And the year that it did get this high is when I built my chicken pen up. That's why all that chicken pen looked so bad, because when I built it, it was all straighter than that. And I tore the top off, took the tractor, had a load of dirt brought in here and built all that up. And then by the time I put the fence back up, it looks raggedy. Not that it was anything special to begin with. What do y'all think about all this rain, chickens? So they still in the high and dry this morning. Yesterday I processed 5 of them roosters at 16 weeks old. We're gonna be cooking one of them after a while. And last night, I don't know if I'll put it on the end of this video or not, but last night we fried the livers out of them 5 that I processed. Now my videos right now is running about 2 weeks behind, so y'all gonna be seeing this late. It's why the tomatoes has grown as much as they have. But we're gonna get a quick look at the garden because I got to drain the water out of the hydroponic buckets. That's how my tomatoes is growing. I don't see none broke over this morning from all the wind and rain. But the hydroponic buckets, the good thing is, look how tall them tomatoes are. That's the 2 that I started early in the greenhouse. The roots on them had done got down far enough I could pull my plugs. If any of y'all seen the videos, is why I done this. It's so during all this rain like it can't flood the air roots. It's keeping itself drained. So all I got to do now is keep my nutrients topped up till it comes out this hole. Don't never let it go dry too deep. Right now you see the beads right here. I need to come in here and add nutrients and bring it back up. But the 2 like this cabbage right here, still got the cap on, it's going to be full of water. That's why I had to come out here this morning, because see, it's going to drown the air roots. So I just pulled the plugs. But I can't let them drain all the way down and leave the plugs off because it ain't got enough roots hanging down yet. It's just now starting to make roots. So until you get the roots below this hole where you can leave these caps off, this is the aggravating part of doing this outside, not in a greenhouse. The same thing on the eggplant. Eggplant ain't so pretty because it's still too cool. Now the eggplant bucket, see, I put that clay soil on it. It didn't fill all the way up. Like this cabbage, I couldn't put no clay soil around it, so it filled the bucket up with water. So this one ain't gonna need much drained out of it, because the roots on it, it's just now starting to grow, so I got to leave it touching the water, or the nutrients. Now tomorrow, after all the rain's gone, I come out here and test it with my little tester, and then I have to strengthen it back up because it's been got diluted. This one's drained down far enough. You want the bottom just touching it. That there's drained down far enough. And this right here is the bell pepper. You see, even though I had clay soil in there, it filled that bucket up. But something's wrong here. Even though the cap was off. It done got the little screen where I put screens over that, done got stopped up with the root and soil. So that's why you gotta check these every day. Now this one here is doing great. This is the other big tomato. This here's the little confetti pepper that I started last. It's got to be drained down. And the cucumber here is filled up. It's got to be drained down. So as you see, these here's a little headache as far as you got to check them after every rain. Even though I can't trust my plugs, but that there for some reason is stopping up the screen. And it's probably stopping up quicker because I put the clay soil around it instead of just using the clay peppers. So I think what I'm going to do today, since I got them drained down, I'm going to leave the caps off of the ones that I just had to drain down, because it's supposed to do this all day again today. And they ain't going to dry out anyway, because they got enough moisture even if they ain't touching water today. And after the rain, then I have to come back out here and strengthen the nutrients back up. But that's y'all a little update on what you got to do with these hydroponic buckets. I had went on and got all my garden planted, even put out the peppers. But the peppers are struggling with these cool nights and stuff. But they just pretty much gonna be at a standstill over on that outside row until these temperatures warm back up. Y'all can see it's windy. But the hydroponic tomatoes is outgrowing the ones that's in the soil right now. So that tomato right there was planted in the hydroponics the same day as these was planted in the soil. At this time, we'll see what they do on producing if I can keep them going. Alright guys, I got the rabbits fed. Checked on the chickens, got the hydroponic buckets drained. Now I'm going back in the house because it looks like the bottom's finna fall out again. The one good thing about getting a lot of big rain is when it overflows the swimming pool, it helps clean all the leaves and stuff out because they'll flush over the side. That's the only plus out of all this rain, I guess. Guys, tonight for supper we're gonna be eating chicken livers, and I processed a rabbit a few days ago and I saved the liver out of it. Not sure if y'all ever seen, but there's a piece of the rabbit liver. And here's a piece of the chicken liver. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but the rabbit liver is a darker color. But yet it ain't as strong as like calf liver. Pretty much got the same taste. It's just a good bit size bigger of a liver. But also today, while I was processing 5 of my American breast roosters, I saved the hearts. Now I'm in my 50s and I ain't ever eat a chicken heart, but I'm finna fry one up. Well, actually 5 of them up. And we're gonna see if we can get Sharon when she gets home to get her chicken heart. I bet she ain't never eaten no heart neither. But I processed 5 of my American breast roosters today at 16 weeks old. That was some of the ones I got from Chase at Recreational Homestead. At 16 weeks old, the heaviest one was 7.25 pounds. The lightest one was 6.5 pounds. And then the processed weight, one of them was 3.75, but the lightest one and the heaviest one was 4.5 pounds of processed chicken. Now them there I did do the last 2 weeks on the butter infused feed I done. I'm still experimenting with that and it's working. But we also eat one the other day that didn't get that. We just done on chopped corn, and it puts the fat on them, the extra fat on them, but I don't know that it's worth doing it to myself because we like it just by doing it on the chopped corn. Let me see what my temperature is up to. It ain't up high yet. But also, I'm going to be trying, in France when they do that on their finishing feed, they say they put them in single cages, just little small, like little dog crates or something, where they can't actually move or nothing. They just in there for 2 weeks and nothing but eat and drink. Now, I may experiment around and do a couple like that. But like I said, as much fat as they put on them, they got plenty of fat just with the chopped corn. All I could see the difference was more fat. Taste wise, I couldn't really tell no taste, but I guess it did make a difference when we cooked them in the Dutch oven. And the other day my wife cooked one and made dumplings out of. So as far as I know, we have eat these American breast chicken in every way that we normally eat chicken. On my livers here, all I got is just some flour, and I put just about a tablespoon to a cup and a half of flour here of cornstarch with my salt and pepper, and that's it. I don't even go through the trouble like that rabbit liver of cutting it up in smaller pieces. I like getting up there to about 350 degrees on my oil before I start. And we're almost there. It has rained all day today, guys. Looks like we're living on a lake again. Well, I had my bearskin raincoat on and I was right out there doing my chickens this morning. I said, well, ain't nothing else I can do on a rainy day. And then I took the one that I was keeping my rooster from the recreational homestead, my backup rooster. One thing you gotta watch out for around there, it'll pop grease out in your face. But my backup rooster I was keeping, my nephew and niece-in-law, something that got in there and killed their chickens. And he had done repaired his pen and stuff and was wanting some more chicken, so I carried him 2 of my hens that was from Mandolin Royal, 1 of my hens from Chase, the recreational homestead, and my backup rooster that I was keeping for a backup. So now I got somebody close that if something happens to mine, or at least one of my roosters, I can go over there and I got a backup rooster that I ain't actually having to keep and feed. So now I just got 3 roosters. I got 1 from Chase, 1 from Medlin, and then the first one I had from Breast Farm. I got 3 more hens out of the recreational homestead batch of hens that I want to get rid of. If somebody don't want them in 2 more weeks, because I started them on the chopped corn today, and I'm going to give them the 18 weeks old. Unless somebody wants them between there, I give them to them. If they don't, I'm going to process them. My quail, I don't know if y'all seen the latest video on my quail. I processed my breeder quails I had. I done tried to hatch quails off of them all spring, about 6 different times, and I'd only get like 1 quail or 2 quail out of the 20 or 30 eggs I'd put in a little incubator. When I'd break them open, wouldn't nothing be in there. So I don't know if that 1 male I had, he just ain't doing his job or what. So I went on and processed them, and what I'm gonna do, I ain't gonna get no more right now, because you just have to feed them all summer, dealing with the heat of the summer, and that's my busy time of year. So I'm gonna wait toward the end of the summer, get me another dozen of jumbo wild eggs and just hatch them and start over, and they'll be old enough to hatch eggs from coming in the next spring. The 1 rabbit liver we eating here, that was one of my breeder rabbits that went sterile last summer. I give him all winter up until a few days ago, and he done wasted too much of my time trying to breed rabbits. So that's why we eating his liver tonight. So I got 1 male rabbit and 2 does right now. Should have some more litters here in a few days. But I have cut back on the animals that I'm having to feed. Cut back on the animals I was feeding and let them feed me for a while now. But as far as these livers, I've always been a fried liver lover. And I like my livers fried crisp. I don't like them when they're soft. You have to float home?
Ooh, nice having to be in the boat.
I know it. I'll come in after dinner time and all the roads was underwater.
My goodness. Crazy.
We're having chicken liver, rabbit liver, and chicken hearts. You ever eat a heart?
Mm-hmm.
You have?
I have.
Well, she says she's eat a heart, guys. I ain't never eat a chicken heart.
I have. My mama used to fry them.
Well, I guess I only
They're
killed 4.
little bitty.
Just heart.
Yeah. The ones I think normally the chicken, store chicken is a little smaller. Yum.
I didn't get started in time. I didn't get it ready when you got here.
That's fine.
Well, guys, I'm going to get this finished fried up, and then we're going to... Y'all can watch me take my first time to ever eat a chicken heart. What you making?
Banana nut bread with these 2 ripe bananas.
I'm finna try this heart. She says she doesn't eat a heart, guys. I don't think I've ever eaten it. I've eaten cow tongue before when I was young, but I was so young I don't remember what that tastes like.
It's pretty good.
Ain't much there between that and a chicken gizzard. They ain't everybody as good as the livers. banana nut bread.
I was gonna cook it yesterday and I got lazy.
Well, why don't you come eat and then we can get
I'm going to. Now that stick of butter.
I think the heart could have fried a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it with this knife and look at it. I mean, it's done, but could have been a little more crispy. Actually, they're easier eating than a
And
gizzard.
a gizzard. Yeah. To me they are too. Not as chewy as a gizzard. Ooh, hot, hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Taters just come out. Or maybe by getting the generator out, our electricity won't go out.
Yeah, hopefully not.
If we didn't get it out and have it ready, then electricity would go out. Because it looked like it's going to storm all night. So eat them at the same time, which one you like better, rabbit liver or the chicken liver?
I really don't know which one I just ate.
That's
rabbit. That's chicken, huh? No, that's rabbit.
That's rabbit. That's gonna be good chicken.
So I probably ain't no chicken.
No, I don't know, that's rabbit too.
I don't think that is.
That's too big to be a chicken.
No.
I don't know. After they fried, I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference eating them in no way.
That's like liver. To me, the chicken liver is just a little stronger.
Liver's one of them things you either like it or you don't. Ain't no in between.
And we like it. What you gonna cook me tomorrow night?
Maybe it's chicken.
Maybe
I
it's chicken?
ain't got room to put them in the freezer. I gotta start cooking them.
I say you can use Miss Juanice's recipe and baking it.
I don't remember what you said.
I don't remember either. I had to ask her. I don't know, but it sounded good.
Probably should have processed that hen's gone brood. She ain't gonna lay no more.
Crazy animals.
I'm gonna let her sit on these 3 eggs, see if she's gonna hatch them. And I'll take her out and put her in one of them cages where there ain't no nesting box, see about her.
Get her back to laying.
Probably wasting my time. Like the rabbit and the quails done me all year.
Huh. It tastes good though.
There you go. But it's actually working out just right. And less stuff I have to do with. Do some.
Yeah.
Now you ain't gonna get no more. Ain't gonna get no more eggs, quail eggs.
Why don't you can order some?
No, they had to raise food, huh? Give them in the fall.
Oh.
before it gets really cold. Then by the time spring comes, they old enough. Woo!
Sounded pretty close.
Under rolls. No, wait till the fall, then you ain't gotta feed them all summer.
Oh.
Start over again for next month.
Got a flashlight, just in case.
Me too.
Right there's that little one.
There's that one. There's one in my room. All right, I'm full.
Good supper.
We had chicken tomorrow night. And bread.
Banana nut bread.
Banana nut bread.